Yeah.
There we go.
The belts can do 60, so it's fine.
All right, cool. Well, that's...
Oh, but the belt that's coming originally out of this needs to be upgraded now that I think about it.
Oh, right. Okay, so now we are creating steel ingots. So I'm just going to make a container for the steel ingots to go into. And then we are upgraded to steel, baby. We're in the steel era.
Belts Mark II. There we go.
All right.
Okay, that's working.
Cool.
Oh, but this needs to be set up on this side too.
All right, 3 new generators just went up. And let's
Yay!
get a 4th. There are 2 coal nodes here, by the way, like right next to each other. Mm-hmm. So at this power plant, I think I could realistically get, 12 generators running? So that would be 600 megawatts.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, more power, better. We'll just be like protected from future needs. And yeah, I'm looking at this Foundry right now, and it's increasing its efficiency. It's going to definitely max out at 99% efficiency or 100%.
This Foundry?
Yep. Right now we're at 79% and climbing.
It's not going to get to 100 because we're not feeding it 45 iron per minute.
We are.
We're only feeding it 40.
Oh, really?
Because if it's 120, that's split 3 ways. That's only 40.
Yeah, you're right. Yep. Well, I mean, that's fine. We're at
always right.
You're right. We're at 87%. So, I mean, 93%. If we wanted to put in another shard, and I do have another shard, we could do that. We're at 99% efficiency.
It's because it's got some extra coal in it right now, so it's going to be at 100% efficiency for a bit, and it's going to run low on coal in about a minute.
It won't run low on coal. It'll always be at 100.
Oh, not coal. Sorry, iron. I meant iron.
Nope. It's gaining iron. It's fine. Because it's at 14 right now, 15, 16, 17, and then it uses it, drop down to 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, so it is gaining iron.
You're right.
Yep,
it's gaining more iron than it's using.
Yep,
That's interesting to me, because it should only be getting 40 per minute.
You know what? Then it must be feeding some of this extra. It must be feeding faster since these are backed up. It must
Since those are backed up, it must be splitting the difference.
Yep. So good. Steel's excellent. So that means that we're going to need motors.
Yeah.
Motors are, and if we can automate that process, it'll save us a lot of trouble. Motors, they take those stators, and stators are such a pain. So if we can find a way to automate steel pipes, that'll save us some trouble. So maybe out of the steel construction, we can do some steel pipes. If we can do 2 foundries, actually, that'll be helpful. And we are getting enough coal out of here. And I do have another shard, so I can crank this up to max production here and maybe split off a little bit more
well, we're currently producing
iron.
560 megawatts, but imagine that's actually 400 megawatts because eventually those burners are going to run out. So, you know.
Where did that shard just go that I just had? What the hell? Shard? Where'd you go?
Shard.
I feel like it just dropped or something, and I don't know what happened to it.
So Rick, yeah, instead of, I mean, if you want to get more iron for a double foundry, let me do the double splitter thing for you, because I do think that that's the more efficient way to do it.
You'd have to rearrange a lot of that stuff because there's just not enough space.
No, I think I can do it by moving the splitters over there.
Well, you can just double split it out of here, right here, where this is coming into this right here.
No.
You can double split it.
I mean, yeah, you could, but again, you're not getting the amount of iron that you need. So
well, once I crank it up again, I can.
I'm saying that you don't need to crank it up again. If I double split it before you do that.
Where are you going to double split it from?
So I'd have to disassemble all of these conveyor belts that are right here right now. Put a splitter over here, and then put another splitter past that. Have 2 conveyor belts then running back to these smelters. and then you would have a dedicated splitter just for you. And
Yeah,
that
do it.
dedicated splitter would be getting, right now, that you would be getting 60 iron per minute, but if you cranked it again, you'd be getting half of whatever this thing's doing, basically, dedicated just for your iron.
Do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Guys, I feel like the bad guys in Fern Gully, because I'm in the middle of this like real thick jungle, and I'm just tearing this sucker down so I can put down a coal belching plant.
Yeah, you're a real monster, man.
I'm a real bad boy, y'all. All right.
No, you're just Tim Curry. He's the best.
Oh yes, I love it. So I am going to. I've done as much out here as I can. I'm going to come back y'all's way and get enough ingredients, and I'll just come back and I'll make this plant pump out a ton of power.
Let's go.
Maximum power.
I'm gonna go make
So
some more
then-
steel pipes and encased steel so that we can make our next foundry.
Rick, I'm making you a bunch of rotors for the motor. Like how I said that.
Yeah, rotor for
Rotors
the
for the
motor.
motors. Oh, you
Get
can
your
make
rotor
biomass out of
running.
alien carapaces. I just noticed that.
Yeah, I think that's a new thing that we got access to
Okay.
recently. What is this stuff? Mycelia?
Yeah, mycelia
Oh, yeah,
you
we
get
need
from
that
the
for
weird,
cloth.
like...
Oh, do you need it? I can bring some back.
That gives us cloth. Yeah, we definitely need to scan that.
Oh, you know what it is? I think that, there's these big mushroom things that I must have been tearing down when I was
Yes.
destroying stuff.
The mushroom things is what gives you that.
So yeah, now we can throw that in the research.
Yeah.
We'll get cloth,
Cool.
and then we'll be able to do cloth things.
Let's see, is there any iron or... Oh, there is... Okay, guys. There are a couple of iron nodes that are actually near these coal nodes that I have as well. So if you're having trouble with steel production, we can do that. But also, if you guys have it working over there, honestly...
We've got it. We just need to figure out a way. I mean, because we're creating enough iron ore. We just need to figure out the best way to...
Cool. Well, then
sort
I
of
won't
both
worry about
separate
that
it.
out here.
That should now be separating in the way that we want it. So,
Nice.
Rick, if that's going at 120, then your foundry should be getting a dedicated 60. And now each of those smelters over there should be getting a dedicated 30.
So, okay.
And then
If we wanted to build
use,
if we wanted to reroute one more belt of iron ore, where would we?
then I would
reroute that
suggest
from?
putting one splitter right here, and then you could crank that smelter again. What would it crank to? Like if you cranked it again?
It would crank to. So right now it is at
120.
120,
right?
and then we're going to go to 250, which should be another 40 or another 30. So 150.
Okay, so it would crank to 200. Sorry, how many per minute?
I believe 150.
150. Okay, so if it does 150, then you would be getting a dedicated, 75? Dedicated 75.
And that's fine. Do you want to split that real quick? I'm going to go find us a
Yes.
slug so that we can crank it. And then we'll be able to make another foundry, make some more steel. Then we'll be able to have a one dedicated steel pipe, and then we'll be able to create the other steel that we'll need for the stator.
Hey Rick, can you name
Yes.
that slug Jason Statham
Jason Statham?
so you can crank it?
Oh. We'll name the
Because
stator.
you're going to make stators.
Yeah.
We'll name it Jason Stator.
Jason
Yeah.
Stator. All right. I like
It's
it. He's going to crank
perfect,
it.
right?
Yeah.
And then we'll name the second one Crank 2.
Feater.
Crank
Oh.
2.
No.
Electric Boogaloo.
Oh, you don't want to name it Feater?
No,
No.
definitely not. Definitely
Definitely
not.
not.
sure?
Positive.
100% positive.
I don't believe you.
Boom.
And berries. Okay, I've got my gun here. I want to shoot something with it.
I shot some things with the gun. I had a couple jump scares. Like there were a couple of things where like the little doggo bad boys jumped out of nowhere, and
Yeah?
they scared me good, Odell.
Oh, I need to
All right,
create
Rick.
one of the scanners so I can actually find slugs.
Object
Oh, there's a
scanner.
slug. Hello, slug. Right in the middle of this crater. I'm coming for you, baby. Ooh, so there are
Oh.
big brown doggos that are like boss mode, regular doggo big guys. And I think I'm going to fight one of those right now. Where are you at?
Do it.
I just saw you. Where are you? Oh, never mind. It's a fireboy. Is it a giant fireboy? Oh, man, you look very
I feel like
big.
I've seen giant fireboys, yeah.
Yep.
Yes, there is a giant fireboy. Yes, there is.
He's huge.
Yep.
Huge.
I'm going to
huge.
keep shooting you in the face.
Oh my
I
goodness.
got plenty of oh my god, there's so many fire doggos coming at me.
So
oh god, ow.
I connected up the belts to bring my what do you call this stuff? Concrete production a little bit closer so people can grab it if they need it. And so it's all coming out of the storage that I already had, and it's just this like it's like a giant snake of concrete slowly uncoiling itself. It's pretty gross. Okay, I am back. I'm gonna get stuff together. I want to see what y'all have been making with this Foundry. I've never seen this stuff before.
Boom! Dunzo. Give me that slug.
Greenzo?
Greenzo, yes.
Yeah, Greenzo. Definitely.
Boom.
Though we're not being very Greenzo here.
This semi-slug seems to emit potential energy
Just like
from its
Greenzo.
crystalline shell.
I got a yellow slug, baby.
Further analysis of crystals required to determine
Greenzo out!
application.
Greenzo out. Oh my gosh. The plate storage over here literally full.
Yeah.
Okay, we should start cranking some of those plates into reinforced plates if we can.
And then this one's not
Right now,
getting
screw is our
anything.
limit. Screw is our limit right now.
But I mean, if we could create screws, we could just convert those into
Yeah.
Or if we can figure out a second. No, I mean, yeah, screws. That's the problem. Screws. It just takes so many damn screws to make these things.
It does. All right.
I mean,
have...
I'll put it this way. If we have this many plates, you could take these constructors and things and then just repurpose these to be making more rods and screws.
Yeah, definitely more
that's true.
rods. Okay,
That's
I
true.
now
Yep.
have 100 rotors, Rick, that you can use for your motors.
Motors. Cool.
Motors and
Okay,
rotors.
I just got the slug that we're gonna need to make a couple more shards.
But yeah, right now screws is our limiting factor.
Let's see. Power. Coal generator. Oh,
Yeah, if
nope.
we can find a way to merge screws together, like maybe have two different constructors making screws and merging them together to feed faster, then.
Yeah. I'm just trying to
Potentially
think
we
of
can-
this.
But the constructors can only accept so many screws at a
Yeah,
time.
I mean, it's
We would-
like put Mark IIs or Mark III belts. I guess Mark IIs is what we have.
We have Mark
on
IIs right
both
now on the
sides,
screws.
and then overclock the suckers to 200%, and like that's the best
Well,
you
right
can
now
do.
we have 3 machines making plates. If we can convert one of these to making screws, but
Oh,
we'd
snap.
have to rearrange it all because right now we have a perfect line to make the reinforced plates, but this one merges all into one.
we haven't researched yellow slugs yet, so we can't actually use them yet to make.
Yeah, we'd have to repurpose. We have to
Get to
redesign all of this.
researching. Gotcha. Who honking?
Yeah.
Ah, she looks so cute right here.
Thank you. I don't know how to drive this. I don't know how to put fuel in it, actually.
Go to the back where the workbench is.
Can't enter tractor already. Well, no.
It's because I'm here.
Yes. So yeah, go to the back of the thing. There's a or maybe it's the front. There's a workbench.
There's a workbench, yeah. Oh, vehicle?
And then
Ah,
yeah. Yep, you got it.
Oh, wow. I just got out and the whole vehicle flipped.
Gotta be careful.
drive it. Proceed to drive.
Woo!
Yay!
Look at you go. Hey, Ash, make me jump on.
Whee!
Make me jump on.
Okay.
Come back. Come back. Come back. I got this rock. So help me jump
But it
on.
wasn't a rock.
Back up.
Oh.
All right. Whoa. Oh, Ash, you just killed me. I am underneath the world. You... Ash, you ran me over.
I'm glad. I'm happy about it.
Ow.
Yikes.
My
this
body
guy.
there? Did
No
you kill
regards.
Doggo? Okay, Doggo's not dead.
Okay,
Doggo's not dead.
that would have been
Okay.
tragic.
All right, Ash, don't... Okay, okay. Wait, don't move.
Where are you?
I'm right here, and I'm now on top of the car. Okay, go.
Okay, let's go.
Beep, beep.
Meet me.
Oh, this is fun.
All right, let's see if we can send it.
You can't send it
No.
here, because this is, yeah.
Sad.
Okay, once we research the yellow slugs, then we'll be able to make... I think 1 yellow slug equals 2 shards. I think.
I mean, do you want to go ahead and start researching it now?
Well, I'm trying to, but I think that we were currently researching something,
Let's
so
go.
I have to wait 7 minutes for this analysis to finish.
I love the steering wheel on this tractor. It's got one of those, what do you call it? That knob to help you drive?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Help you steer.
Speed
Yeah.
steer or something like that. I don't know.
The speed stick.
I'm gonna run over these
I don't know if that's what it's
jerks,
called.
Jasmine.
They can get up.
Shot one.
Please don't run over me.
Ash! Oh!
I sent
We sent it.
It
That
has
was
been
scary.
sent.
That was kind of scary. We just went right off the cliff.
The sending has occurred. Rip.
Yeah, I wasn't even sure if you could drive those. I wasn't sure if they were like fully automated, but I love that you can drive those.
It does say there's an autopilot active, and it says no. So I
If you
assume I
hold
need the
C-
tractors.
If you hold C,
Oh.
you'll see that. Yeah.
And
that
it's,
you can-
you can actually record different driving paths.
And so if you build
Whoa,
truck
okay.
stations, they can load and unload at truck stations. So that's how you can
Oh,
do
that's
long
cool.
distance transporting of large amounts of stuff, is by recording yourself driving there to a truck station, right?
That's awesome.
and back, and then it will go from truck station to truck station, loading and unloading.
Okay, that's neat.
That's really
As long
cool.
as you keep it fueled up, you know.
Ash, we gonna send
All
it
right.
again? Where are we going?
And
I was gonna explore this whole truck station biz.
All right,
What do I
fine.
need?
Okay. I finally made myself an object scanner, so now I can go out on the hunt for slugs.
So you get for killing me.
so I'm gonna be real, Ash. I
Yes.
really appreciate that you left these little portable miners here to just be gathering a little bit of extra ore. Because,
Yes.
like, I need some rods for myself, but I don't want to mess with y'all, all the stuff that y'all are doing. So I was like, oh, I'll just go grab a little bit of this. I'll make my own rods. So,
Yeah.
good call on that. I hadn't thought about that.
And at the beginning of the game, everyone was continually like grabbing the ingots over and over. I was like, you know what? Screw this. I'm just gonna have some portable miners here.
Exactly. No, that's a good plan. It's a good plan. Be like Ash, everyone.
I mean, at this point, we should have enough already, like ingots that are like spares somewhere that you shouldn't have to grab the raw ore. But
But either way, just having access to that stuff is really nice.
Yeah.
So then what, y'all are just trying to make those motors? That's the big issue right now?
Yeah.
can we make the bigger chests now, the bigger storage boxes? No, we
I just want to
can't.
make some shards so we can overclock some stuff, and then we can get a few different foundries going, because making stators and making motors is such a pain in the ass. I just
mean,
wanna
that's
be
the
able
stuff
to
that you really
automate
want
some of that.
automated because it's so complex.
Because you have to make like 5 different items in order to make it, so it takes like 10 minutes to manually do it.
Totally. Oh, and by the way, Jazz, I'm putting some of that mycelium in the storage chest.
That's fine.
Okay, let's we're okay. Great. So once we make these motors, then we can have that storage chest. Perfect.
Okay. So if we go in here. Oh, you're already researching the yellow power slug? Got it.
Yes, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's in there. Okay. Okay, so as far as like trying to produce more screws.
All right, I'm taking some of those steel ingots, Rick, and I'm going to work on making some of those motors.
Perfect. Yeah, take as many as you need right now, because it's not, I don't really have plans for it or anything.
Okay, so motors.
Motors.
Sators. Steel pipes. Okay.
Do we even need to have this many plate production over here?
No, that's what I
We
was
could
saying.
probably
like-
tamper back on some of the plate production. Yeah, we've got
Yeah.
probably too much. If we could find a way to convert that plate into screws and then find a way to get those screws to where we need them, that would be probably more efficient.
I would convert them all into rods and then add some more constructors beyond them to make just a whole bunch of more screws for sure.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of how to do this.
You're gonna
So,
have to take apart the
I wanna-
stuff.
Yeah, I want to replace that current plate storage with a double big one.
So what
Once
you're gonna
we
need to
finish
do
up.
is like put down a personal storage so you can empty your inventory into it, so that you can fill your inventory with what's inside
Right.
that inventory.
We just need to build these 50 motors before we can even make that bigger storage chest thing first.
You know what? We could do real quick. I say real quick. It's not gonna be quick. We could put a storage on top of that one. Like you can literally stack them, right?
You can literally stack them.
So if you just stacked it real quick, and then disconnected the thing, right, like this. I'm gonna disconnect this so it's not pumping into it. We can just quickly take everything out of it, put it in the one on top, and then you can just turn those all into rods, and then they'll go into this bottom chest, and then you can move it from there. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna help you do that real quick.
How are you going to get the coal over there, though?
Well, Ash, it's
You could
funny
probably-
funny that
I mean,
you
you
ask.
can-
I could
you
probably
can-
split it and then run it over.
You can split it, and legitimately, you can build the conveyor belts through each other. They don't actually.
I know. You can't do that. Will I do it? Probably not, because it'll drive me bonkers.